Hello everybody, welcome back to another MukBang. Today, we'll be eating breakfast food at, well actually I don't know about those notifications. 10:19, sweetheart. And I still have to upload it tomorrow. But you don't care. What you care is presentation, hopefully. Now when I was buying the chicken and waffle mix and bacon, I ran into a man. I didn't know him at all. Sorry. When I opened this, it like hurt my thumb a lot. I ran into this man and I asked him if I should get this brand of waffle mix or this brand of waffle mix. And he was like, I'm pretty sure he just like couldn't say the one that I got because it was like French or something. He was like, you gotta go hungry, man. And I was like, well, I was like, okay, listen, I'm gonna take your word for it. Whatever you say goes. He's like, oh, okay. So I got the Hungry Man. And then later when I was reading the ingredients, Hungry Man didn't have an egg. And so I was like, he was checking out and I was about to check out. So I walk up to him and I'm like, uh-oh. It's like not good. Uh-oh. Shit, I should have gone with the Hungry Man. I should have listened to that, man. It's so good. Honestly, leaving me speechless. So I brought it to his attention that the Hungry Man didn't have eggs and this one did have eggs. And he was like, I feel like more the ingredients the better. I was like, exactly. So you won't be mad at me if I go and put this back and get the other one? And he was like, he like paused. And he was like, no, I'm not going to be mad at you. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go get the other one. I think he laughed, and I think he was one of those straight ones because they're dumbasses. But also, he was right. I don't like it. But also, I think I just made it wrong because I didn't follow the recipe. And I didn't want to make 3 fucking waffles. I wanted to make 2. So I was like, okay, I'll cut the thing in half. And then it didn't look right. So I just added more powder in. And that's kind of what it tastes like a little too much powder. I need to open a window. Much better. I was getting a little... I see why this is a thing. Sweet chicken is like really good. I guess that's why McDonald's has honey packets. I used to work at McDonald's and someone I was drive-through that day. Oh my goodness, sorry. And they were like, what's your healthiest sauce? And I was like, I don't know, let me ask. I'm only a month in. Motherfucker. I'm not gonna name drop him, but I know who I asked. And she said, honey, because it's all natural. I feel like that's not true, but okay. I was like, honey, because it's all natural. I think she got like ranch instead. Oh my gosh, I need to lotion up now. But I was laughing because how many nights ago? 5 nights ago, I made broccoli in my air fryer. I was cooking broccoli in my air fryer, and I left one behind. And that's its like 3rd time going through the through the air fryer because I just left it in there, and I just I did pizza yesterday and did hash browns and chicken now. Wow, that's crazy. I believe this is soccer player Messi. Is he number 10? He wants to be Logan Paul so bad because it's the same shape as a prime bottom. Oh, I feel like, I don't know how I feel about that. YouTubers are getting more and more mainstream every day. Blue, is it? Oh my god, it's clear. What? There's like a hint of something, I don't know. But that's just crazy because Prime, Messi, same water bottle, same design. I literally think it's the same bottle. Maybe that's what I'm tasting is the chemicals that I got canceled for that one time. Oh. Well, I didn't put butter on mine. Holy shit, those are so dry. I didn't put any butter on my waffles, but I don't know if that makes it that much drier. Like, oh, I almost just choked on that bite. Sorry if that's embarrassing to reveal, but Ooh. I should have went with that straight man's advice and went with the the Hungry Jack. One of my best friends from work got fired. The worst. She called me and she was like, because there was like a situation where she got in trouble. And I was like, oh no. It was really funny what she what she wrote down. I didn't say this if anyone is watching from work. She said a curse word, and then on her statement thing it said, fuck. I don't know where she got the idea from, because usually she, it was two females. I usually don't try to use swear words when it comes to older people. And I was like, wow. Slay though. You ate that up. This tastes familiar. Maybe it is Prime. Maybe he just, if I rip this off, is there a Prime logo? Could you imagine? Now that's a lawsuit. Also, don't shade me for not eating these, because before I came on camera, I ate a corn dog. I think I have the stick. I don't have the stick, but I have the wrapper. $1.50 for a corn dog. Isn't that like, I think that's a good deal. And a half-used ketchup packet. I guess that's pretty convenient. I don't know what happened in my trash can. You know what? I do know what happened in the trash can. I dropped a glass of wine right here. It went shh, and it went everywhere. And I was in the middle of something too. In the middle of something. And I didn't appreciate that very much. So I like may or may not have just like kept going for what I've done. And just had like a good 10 minutes of it just like soaking up the hardwood floor. Hey, I was busy. I don't worry about what I was doing. Yeah, I had like a funny bit planned where I was like doing all this, and then just like midway through I just pull out a corn dog. Like I was gonna put it in like this drawer and leave it in the wrapper, and then when I'm ready, just corn dog. It's just like breakfast food, and then all of a sudden corn dogs. Like what the fuck? But I got hungry, so I ate it. My favorite pants ripped, and it was my second time sewing that bitch up, so I'm not gonna sew it a third time. And the tear literally starts from like the crotch all the way to like half the left butt cheek. So I R.I.P. to that pants that I stole from my brother. Thanks, Wyatt. I also had a friendly reminder of how blue my fucking eyes are. Maybe this waffle's better. That's one of the worst waffles I've ever had. Oh, like I'd rather have a shitty hotel breakfast waffle than this. I should have followed the recipe. Dude, it's like so dry. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about my mistakes on here, but let's talk about last night then. Just kidding. Cut off. I haven't started yet, but you are cut off. I try to go to I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. I tried to go to a endless sushi place on Monday night, and that bitch was $40. And I'm glad I didn't spend that money, because I went next day to the lunch menu, which was half the fucking price. Twice as busy, might I add you. So I wasn't the only one who thought that it was crazy. Because the prices were so high, I was like, I'm determined to eat all those shit. I'm gonna eat so much shit, I'm gonna explode. There's a thing where you have to do when you're gonna eat a lot of food. You have to eat a lot of food prior to eating a lot of food to get your stomach used to the amount. And I think it like moves shapes. I don't know how a stomach works, but it gets bigger the more you give it. Clearly. And so it will expand and expand and expand. And so what you want to do before the feeding competition is eat like a lot and then like sleep on it, and that's what I did. Yeah, I woke up at like 6 and I continued to eat, and then I fell back asleep, and then I woke up at like 11:30 when it opened, and I was like, here I come. And I ate a total of 8 plates plus a ramen at the end, because I was like, oh, it's liquid, I'll be able to eat it all. Took me 15 minutes to eat that ramen. It was a random bowl. It was just like a normal size bowl, but I ate it all. What kept me going through the food coma, because at that point I wasn't really hungry. I don't know. I just ordered the ramen just because fuck you, and I'm gonna get it down because it's soup. worst case scenario, I'll drink all the broth and just, well, at Endless Sushi, they charge you if you don't eat everything. Smart. That reminds me, today, someone at work, I work at Olive Garden, he was like, so we got like a pasta, he ate half of it, and then I don't know, I'm not good at remembering conversations, but he was like, I'm not done with you. And I was like, oh. It was one of those tables, you know what I mean? Oh no, he said, hey, come here, I'm not done with you. And then he was like, not even do you think, ask the man in the back of the kitchen to give me more noodles. What? I look at him and I go, this is my reenactment of what I did after he said those words. I was like, my first thought was like, customer satisfaction, of course, I'm going to go get you more noodles. I'm going to give you my employee meal and give you that bitch. That was my first thought. And then I was like, wait, I was literally just eating my employee meal 5 minutes ago. I don't have any to give to you. It's so funny to me. And then my next thought was like, more noodles and why you just ate 3/4 of it? If you wanted more noodles, if it was a weak serving, tell me before you indulge. And it wasn't. It was a normal serving size. And so I go, I can't get you more noodles or sauce. Like that would be like a whole nother dish. Sure, I have like a $5-6 entree thing that you take home, and he cuts me off. He goes, no. I just want more noodles and more sauce. Can you make it happen? I go, no, it's a whole nother dish. If you no, and I'm just laughing at him at this point because like, what? That's like getting a steak and being like, let me get another steak. It's just like, what? It's 6 ounces in front of you. Like, they like have scales in the back to, well, I don't know if they have scales in the back. They have scales at the factory when they're cutting it up and freezing drying it. Or however the fuck they do it. And of course I laughed at that man. It's so hard that it completely threw me off of what he wanted. So I go back there to get his boxes. Not more noodles. I'm not giving my employee meal. I'm just telling like everybody, and I just forget what he wanted. And so my 2 last brain cells are like, oh yeah, boxes. I forget half the boxes he wanted because I'm that stupid fucking request. And then I was like, can I get you, because I forgot. And I was like, oh, am I getting any boxes for the salad or breadsticks? And he was like, yeah, if you could get me some more salad. And he instantly defended himself. He's like, we've done it before. And I was like, yeah, no, salad's different. That's endless. I'll get you another salad. And then I went to go get him another salad. Never, ever had someone ask for more. Not even at the French fry job. I feel like that would be like a simple request. If someone didn't have enough French fries, you'd be like, oh, can I get a little bit more French fries? I'd be like, yeah. It's French fries. There's probably some in the window. I'm going to go steal them from the kitchen. Yeah. They would pregame like these big bowls of French fries and just put them up in the window. And then when they needed them, very efficient. Very efficient. Because when you get a big-ass order for 13 fucking chicken wraps, bitch, we just wrapping that bitch up and we getting the fries in there. And so there's always been like these big old bowls of French fries. And I'd always go up to the window. And so this is like the server side. You're the kitchen side. Of course the bowl is over there, and I go, and literally just put it on a plate. I actually almost got fired for stealing chili once. I forgot about that. I'm a hungry boy, okay? I hit the 30 fucking minute mark, so I don't care what. I have a good day. Write some shit down and do it. I'm gonna eat the chicken and that's it. Sue him. Logan Paul, sue him. Goodbye. Reese.